Johnny on Facebook, question for Tyler. Why is it appropriate for the city council to vote a pay raise for all the city elected representatives in the midst of a massive property tax increase, a new trash tax, an increased income tax, and now a new wastewater fee being added because of an environmental lawsuit brought by the state? Since resources are obviously not being managed well, why does this performance merit any sort of pay increase?
The pay increase that was 1% raised for all non-contractuals, both elected officials and non-elected officials. I mean, so those that are not police, fire, or AFSCME union workers, that was part of the salary ordinance that they were considering, had been part of the budget that was proposed as well. That's why it rolled in. As for the timing, it did appear that it was probably poor timing. Trash fee and then the increase of the local option income tax, that was a request made by the county that came before the city initially, and what the county was needing was that 0.4%, but in order for the county to receive that 0.4% that they needed in order to begin paying the bonds payments on the jail, they actually had originally, I think, a 1.2 or 1.3 increase as opposed to the 0.4. But in light of the trash fee and budgetary items and such, the city had elected to forego that 0.8% and so only pass a 0.4, which is what the county needed. We as the city looked at that and saw the what had been proposed and passed with the trash fee and didn't want to further burden the taxpayers, especially within the city. And so the city agreed to just pass the 0.4 and give all of that increase in the lit to the county and city not receive anything. So wastewater management, I mean, there's no lawsuit that we're having to pay back based on mismanagement or this was an act passed by the federal EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, across the country that municipalities that had combined stormwater and sanitation lines had to separate those. And so enacted in 2003, we had to get it done by 2023. We had to build that additional facility there to take what's going to be coming, not something that was done or as a result of things that have been happening in the last handful of years.